Hello everyone, ATMProps&Cosplay here back with my brand new video, and today's video is the Dino Fury episode 1, my thoughts and review. Basically, it's an overall how I felt about the episode, kind of what happened in the episode. So we'll start off with the opening scene. Basically, Buzz Blast, basically kind of like a Google and another company that reviews other stuff. And that's about it. Basically, the Pink Ranger, she wants to be a person that she wants to go ghost hunting and stuff like that, look for the paranormal, goes into the woods and goes to this place like Dinohenge. They go in the woods in New Zealand and trying to go to Dinohenge. She ends up running into the guy that becomes Blue Ranger, and she tases him with a net, and then they go to the henge, and then basically the park ranger shows up and goes, "You're not supposed to be here, stop coming here." Turns out she had been told off like 17 times. It's like, don't keep coming back here. And they find out the Blue Ranger's mom scans the whole area. It turns out there's some power chamber underneath. Okay, so you Carbon Power Ranger's turbo. I don't know. Where's Eo? And basically, then Void Knight shows up. He's like, you got a scanner. He's looking for this power. He's like, I'm looking for this power. I want the power. And turns out it's this Spronx. Basically stuff that creates monsters. They hatch and turn into creatures. And the henchmen are like guarding the Red Ranger in his cryostasis. And basically Void Knight ends up getting a flip key, and puts it in his sword, and then activates the henchmen. And the Blue Ranger and Pink Ranger show up before they become the Rangers, get the swords, and turns out they end up morphing, and they end up fighting them. The henchman, the Red Ranger, gets awoken from his cryostasis, and he notices this guy, and basically says, you stole that armor, armor's stolen. He's like, no, it's my armor now. You don't know how long he's had the armor, could it be cursed, we don't know. But he's got a cool design, he's purple, he's the knight. And you find out Red Ranger's after he runs off, Void Knight's like, I'll get my payback on you, because the Spronx, the stuff that makes the monsters, had broken out of its containment. That was the power they were searching for. It broke out, and then they've gone off, and they're going to go hatch in random places for random monsters. You find out in the past that Red Ranger is actually 65 million years old, and that's how old he's been in cryostasis for that long. And they show a flashback to his team that they fought to try to save the world. Because they couldn't have saved their world because they came to Earth. They teamed up with dinosaurs, and then fighting these monsters that have shown up from the same substance that the current team will fight. And basically, they show a flashback of the past. They show the Morphin Knights. They're not Morphin Knights, they'll call Morphin Masters. I would have called them Knights better. But the Morphin Masters show up and give them all power to become Power Rangers. Didn't know the Morphin Grid was that old. So it must have happened a long, long time ago when the Big Bang happened. In the Power Rangers timeline. You see that his whole team's gone. But you do see Gold Ranger in that shot, so he does exist. And you don't see his saber, though, in the case. Basically, they kind of pull the sword out of the stone, but it's not really that. Basically, you just grab the sword, and it can choose you, and you become the Power Ranger. But then Lost Galaxy kind of did it better, where basically you pull the sword if you're chosen, and you become a Power Ranger. But that's overall the review for episode 1 of Dino Fury. Void Knight, pretty cool. His voice, very human-like, so it's probably, he's supposed to be a warlord kind of guy, wants to take over and get more power. So he is going to fight him, and it's going to be funny. But it's not going to be that funny. They're going to war over it. And if they do the Japanese version as a curse suit, we'll see how it goes. But there's the review for episode 1, my thoughts, my take on it. We'll see how they go into episode 2, and then hopefully I might return to do the full season arc after season 1 is ended, and just review the full season, see how the arc went in season 1. And it's Morphin Jam, and it's Dino Fury, and it's Dino Nights, and it's New Soldier, and we gotta go. And it's Morphin Time,